Now, I used to smoke weed. People told me I should quit it, but I had to tell them I'm not addicted, I'm committed. Like, I used to like her a lot when I knew I really shouldn't. Now I'm trying to figure out, was I addicted or committed? I wrote you a poem while I was high. Poem ended up being 10% about her and 90% about just being high. What about not just being high, but about all the things we do to slow down a life that seems to speed by. It seems like in the blink of an eye, we go from just kids with hope, because we know grown-ups have it all figured out, to teens with fears and doubts that can't wait to be adults so we can have life all figured out, to adults with hopes, fears, and doubts that realize no one really has any of this shit figured out.
Rewind.
To adults with hopes, fears, and doubts that realize no one has any of this shit figured out. But despite those random tangents, my mind always landed back on you. You were a good feeling rolled up into a bad situation. You were set to fire by our passion. I inhaled you, held you close to my heart. I blew out my doubts, lost grip with gravity. I kissed you casually, always knowing exactly where this was going. Nowhere. But it felt right, because on those nights you were my high and my headache, my beautiful mistake. So we argued to flirt, try to fix what we hurt, both knowing it wouldn't. It couldn't work, but we fight for the fun of it. Fuck for the lust of it. Do everything except make it official, because neither one of us had any trust in it. So I let you go talk to some other dudes. I'm over here with some other females, but I keep you in the stash, somewhere close where I can get back. And I know some don't get that, but I tell them you probably wouldn't understand the feeling until you hit that. The funk of our dysfunction lays as heavy as it could, but I swear it stinks so good, and you come back around like you were in rotation. I never understood why you let me hurt you in circles when we were OJ in his glove. Not a perfect fit, but still not enough to convince you he didn't do the shit. We made it work somehow. Not a perfect fit, but still not enough to convince you we didn't do the shit. We made it work somehow. For moments, what we had was a little too potent for your casual love poem. You were my party, just better on the weekends. You know, when we're both a couple drinks in, we must have been insane to think that this would end well. For now, let's just enjoy the inhale. We took in too much smoke, but oh well, it's all good to that painful exhale. We blew it. We were all wrong for each other, and we knew it. I had plenty of girls who I didn't clash with nearly as much, but they were never nearly as fun. You were never my one, you were my zero, but I fit perfectly in the hole in you. Still have to pinch myself when I reminisce on holding you. You were my weed. You were nothing I need, but everything I want right now. Maybe that's why on those weekends I always thought about you when I was coming down. Now I tried to quit smoking. Like I tried to quit you, and honestly I'm fine without it. But on days where life gets too boring, a little bit too mundane, I still think about it. I don't need it, but like anything or anyone that's fun that you stop doing, you tend to miss it.
Rewind.
Anything or anyone that's fun that you stop doing, you do tend to miss it. So I guess the question is, was I addicted or was I committed?